This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
A burned blanket that was placed over the corpse, but there's no blood on it.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible.
Your powers are pretty. Your powers are pretty cool. Shinigami just they're kind of weird.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Seriously, do it. All right, come on. This cushion.
Huh? This cushion? Was it always there? Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
The knife?
Oh, it's fading.
Huh.
I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery.
Try, be more confident.
Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal.
Yes.
So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Just whip it out. Oh, this is the barrel they were talking about. What the? Where are we? Are we in Danganronpa 2? Okay. Shinigami puzzle.
We're gonna expose the truth
The Shinigami puzzle is one of my secret techniques to uncover the hidden truth.
What?
The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel containing yours truly.
Ready?
Read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake and the time limit will be reduced. If you knock the letters out in the right order, I'll be imbued with the power of truth and unleash a special move that'll open up a path. By the way, if you feed me the solution key floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever a hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it to my mouth.
Don't you forget.
There are some solution keys you can't get from this hints from. If I eat one of those, the time limit will be reduced. Just move the pointer and grab the key. Throw Soul Blade. Okay. Word. Detective Zilch's death was actually a...
Twirling, twirling, twirling.
How about this one? There's no blood in the sheet, so was he really stabbed?
You can do it, Master!
What's the word? I don't know the word. It's a 3-letter word. It's the 3 letters I need here. I don't know what I need.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I can't just throw it. I won't lie to you. Okay. I'm not sure what the word is. We start labyrinth from the beginning. Jesus. Who the hell would do that?
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
So R. Zill's death was actually a red herring. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Because I've never used that word in my life, swear. I'm like, what the fuck is a herring? Oh my god. Okay.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest.
But it
But
wasn't.
in actuality, he
Stabbed the blanket.
wrapped cushion to
He
make it
stabbed the
look like
cushion
he
that
had
was
been
under
stabbed.
the blanket.
That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us. It's a new
Nice.
solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So he did die, but he didn't. So he did die by the fire, but he made us think that he died by the stabbing.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
All the way back, huh? Okay. So, this is that one part I'm confused. Is Zilch really dead right now, or is he still alive? Oh god, do we have to walk this whole way? No way. Oh, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
Right, you're floating, but I totally agree.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
What's convenient? ZOMEBC.
A mysterious force is blocking you from casting this spell.
What?
What the?
That spell will let you escape from within a labyrinth, but you can't use it inside the mystery labyrinth. Anyway, time to pick again.
Sure.
Yeah. Zoom.
See? Super easy.
Was that a Dragon Quest? Was that a Dragon Quest reference?
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have pee or something?
Oh, that was definitely a Dragon Quest reference.
Your lifespan.
What?
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction, and have taken the play dead turn again.
For you, he's
Now
not
that
gonna
we
live
have
to
a
see
new
30.
solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Solution
Ooh.
keys are important to solving mysteries.
Solution keys can be used to break
Yours
through
truly is
mysteries
important
in
too.
the
We're
way.
gonna expose the truth.
Select the solution key that answers the question in front of you, get it right, and the mystery will disappear. What proves the culprit played dead? It was the red herring. He played dead. Though I'm not sure if he's dead now or
Zilch was
not.
trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
Great, now we can continue.
Bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Maybe later.
Well, maybe later.
Let's wait till we're more private.
We opened the played dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the mystery labyrinth is
What are
fair
the
when
cows?
it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right? What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
I don't like that.
Oh, the ground!
Here we go
It's
again.
falling apart.
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
You go. Ah.
Whoa!
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Master, you better concentrate!
Jesus. What was Yuma's? Was what Yuma saw through the window actually Zilch? Yes, it was.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife to the cushion.
But that was him though.
That was definitely the real Zilch.
But the burnt corpse in car weren't actually Zilch. No.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
Well, I don't even know how he did that so fast. Zilch swapped places with the corpse in the infirmary. It was after we entered. It had to be. Oh, I guess I was wrong. It was before we entered? How did he switch the corpse so fast?
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window.
So where did Zilch even go
Zilch
after
used
that then?
smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smoke screen to swap out the corpse.
So if that's the case, where the heck did Zilch go after that?
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
I guess you were wrong.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
It had to be under the bed, right?
This is suspicious.
Use the on-screen cursor to select the spot that answers the question.
Search every nook and cranny.
You can pick spots where the icon changes.
Master doesn't make mistakes.
Picking the wrong
Right?
spot means taking damage, so don't screw up. Okay. It had to be under the bed.
Here,
It's the only way it's the only thing that makes sense.
that's it! The bird corpse was hidden right there. Hey!
What the? Hell no, bring that back.
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I'm doing all this physical labor.
Believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body.
Question is, who was the dead body?
I'm so jealous!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's a good question. Who was the dead body?
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
I guess.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He really played a gamble. Because if we did hit the bed, it went over.
Back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, he must have been one to open the door to the bathroom. But he let me live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Yeah, he planned it off from the very beginning.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No, if I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That's what I was thinking. Like, if that was a real corpse, who was it?
That corpse? Well,
You again.
Again?
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not.
Disgusting. But yeah, that is a good question. Like, who was the body he got? Was it one of the other four? Maybe.
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh?
Oh?
Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after
RDM
all,
assist.
Master.
By using assist, your partner inside the mystery labyrinth will help
This
you.
could be the clincher.
When a partner's assist is activated, the mystery panel statement won't inflict any damage, so you just take a closer look at what you're saying and what they're saying. Oh, that's cool. Uchi's corpse, Apex's corpse, Zanji's corpse.
I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense! You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that.
It's not.
Someone who can replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't
Same
have
size.
a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
No corpse to replace anybody.
Master!
Her corpse was switched out, right?
Yeah.
So the culprit must have been a body for that purpose.
I won't.
It was burnt to a crisp, but the face was just barely recognizable. The burnt corpse thought to be Apex had appeared to be stab wounds in the chest, so it must be Apex's corpse. Or Zanji. It's hard to tell.
Let you pass! Enough of your nonsense!
No, that one's not it.
You think he swapped with a corpse?
He had to.
It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him.
The same
He didn't have a
size.
bag that could carry a corpse.
What's wrong?
Hmm?
You think this corpse was carried in a bag? What was a body that big? Would a body that big even fit? That person's corpse was burned beyond recognition, so maybe it could have been used as a replacement. No, wait. It would have been unnecessary to bring a corpse in from the outside in the first place.
I won't let you pass! Nonsense!
It would have been possible for that.
To replace anyway!
This is the truth!
But yeah, he did replace the corpse with Apex's body. Yeah, stab wound in the exact same spot.
There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Apex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Apex's.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth?
What's weird to me is how did he get Apex's body back to the 5th car in time?
True.
That's kind of weird to me. Like, because if you found Apex's body in the 5th car, so how did he get it from? How did he get it from the 1st car back to the 5th car?
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The mystery labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Apex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green.
Yeah, I guess he could have killed someone else for this, but no, he went for someone else.
I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
He looks amused. Oh man, but if it really was Zilch, damn. God, this labyrinth is crazy. Now we're on a train.
Zilch?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Hell no, dude.
Yeah.
You're definitely the culprit.
You said the body in the first car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there.
Yeah, that's what's kind of weirding
How was
me
the
out.
corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right. If he slipped past us, when did that happen?
Right, that's what I'm trying to figure out. How do you get the body back to car 5 without us seeing him? Not the white light. How did he get the body back to car 5 without us seeing him? Where'd he go? Huh. Okay, here we go.
Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
When moving the body from the car 1 to car 5, the culprit moved through the train. How did the culprit move the body without noticing? Did the culprit get by inside or outside? Which one is it, Master? Well, he must have been going through the train because to not move through the train. It must have been through the train because you can't go outside the train.
Thinking about it rationally, we have to assume that they carried the corpse through the train.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible.
Oh, jeez.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Oh, he looks bad. Cool at that.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom, kill him so hard, his relatives get bruises!
Jesus. You moved the body from the train. But how? How did you do it? Blackout and shake. That's what it
A body
was?
can't get from car 1 to car 5. Just think about it. The train's halls are quite narrow. The corpse is heavy enough as it is. Lugging a corpse through that hallway, you would certainly have noticed. That means your deduction is all wrong. I'll say it once more. You cannot transport the corpse from car 1 to car 5.
That's true.
Yeah, but
Plus, when we investigated the private rooms, we kept the doors open for security. If someone had passed through the hallway, I probably would have noticed.
They would have had to sneak past me, too. There's no way anybody got through that corridor.
If we're certain nobody used that corridor, then the corpse must have been brought in from outside the train, not inside. If so, the culprit would need to be able to pass by us without being noticed.
What are you mumbling about? Just admit that your deductions were utter nonsense.
So, it must have been the shaking and the blackout, because the shaking was him getting outside the train.
If they didn't pass through the train, you think a corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut.
That is true.
The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
It's wrong. The train shook and a blackout happened. You had that enough time to go past us.
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in Car 2 and Car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid! So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying?
Well, there must be a reason for it. Distorted plate below his blanket. It was burned and distorted in an unusual manner and no longer resembles its original form. The backup control system status was operating. Is it possible some kind of malfunction caused the main control system to fail?
In the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact. The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
Would this a careful, calculated crime really be all that coincidence?
No.
It's no coincidence. The culprit planned all of it.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. Blackout was just a bad contact.
Nope.
Through this mystery.
The log of the computer proves it.
No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main controller system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Whoa.
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom, kill that mystery phantom!
Oh hell yeah, let's do it.
Hey!
Wait a minute. So he moved it during the blackout?
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time.
And he didn't try to
So
break
I think
it.
He broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case...
Hey.
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
Not again.
So this is the question we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car.
What happened in the first car?
If that's true, what exactly happened?
Well, the burning was the burning was happening. The fire got caught. The smoking was going
If it's
on.
related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing, the blackout, the train shaking. Oh yeah, why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing.
Well, because he tried to break it, maybe?
The culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
That's right. The
There
train
was
shook
yeah,
right
there
before
was
the
shaking
blackout.
before the
We
blackout
still don't know
happened.
what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
We're doing this again, are we? Oh, great.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Blackout and shaking. Maybe something happened to the train when it shook.
Twirling, twirling, twirling.
What happened when it shook?
That's not it!
Was it like...
That's wrong!
No?
Go, go, go! Made it in the nick of time! That's wrong! That's wrong! Go, go, go!
It was... DE. Hold on, I can figure it out. What was it? Oh, it detached! Holy hell. First car detached. Wait, when did it detach though? It did shake before the blackout.
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Or how?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now. Master, I don't really get
Yeah, I
it.
don't really get it. How did it detach when we were...
What do you mean the first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Watch out!
Move the body.
There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Again?
We need to resolve the mystery at hand.
Given that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved. Right, I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it.
Wait a
Let's
minute,
do
no
this.
way!
Lay it all out, Master!
Okay, no, don't tell me the first car. They moved the first car to the fifth car? No way!
Work together as a team. Set up!
How the hell did they do that?
Right! Go, go, go!
The body was transported with the entire car. So when we got the car 2, the first car transported to the back and made it seem like it was car 5. And that's why Apex's body was there again. How the hell did he do that?
That's right! He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
Oh, whoa.
Shut up! The first car is at the front of the train.
Exactly. How the hell did he get into
Apex's
the back?
corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Rather trying to figure out, like, how the hell did he move the first car from the front all the way to the back?
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars? If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout, the blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
That's true.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right the first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second?
Was that attaching it to the back?
Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity.
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing. Because they're all wrong from the very beginning.
So the second shaking must have been him attaching the car to the back. But I still have to figure out how he did that. Red herring route map distorted plates.
So it shook twice near the tunnel. What of it?
I think it's this one.
You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate Car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks.
Yes, it was.
There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
Wrong. If there was only one track, there'd be no way to change the order of the cars.
But
Conversely, having multiple tracks might mean it's possible to switch the cars. Didn't one of the solution keys mention something about that? Look for it.
So it's
It does split the two lines before we go to the tunnel. Shit.
took twice near the tunnel. What of it?
So one car went the other way.
Even if you managed to separate Car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running.
On the same tracks.
There's
No way to shuffle the train cars around.
This is the truth.
First car went to the other route. It took longer and it attached back to the back of the train after we passed it.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars.
Jeez, but that's crazy to think about.
The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by Car 1 separating.
Hey, if it was separated, then it would go that other way.
After that, the separated Car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where Car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
They reattached back to the train.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back.
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special.
It moves out.
The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
Yeah, it just goes. So
Each train car can operate autonomously. Then car 1 can function on its own. Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up.
No, that's crazy.
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the fifth car. In other words, it becomes the sixth car, but that doesn't exist. So, you're telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent sixth car?
Oh, you're right.
Get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us. I will prove it to you.
here we go again. The non-existent sixth car.
Try to solve it, lickety-split.
From the start, the Amaterasu Express was a five-car train.
That's not it.
Wait, what?
That's not it.
Then it was a four-car train?
No, no, no.
Yeah, it was a four-car train. Like, didn't he actually tell us that it was a fifth car train? That could have been part of the lie.
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, Car 1 could be made to look like Car 5.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
Apparently.
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Oh yeah, you're right. And when we got there to check, it was open because the car attached.
So it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed.
Probably.
So the train took off with only 4 cars.
And then when one went back, and when the first car went back to the back, it made us believe we actually entered the 5th
There
car.
was another car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the peacekeepers, the car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, and all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it.
Yeah, for real.
So they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other car 1. If there was another car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the
Yeah,
hallway.
it was just like right
They
there, wasn't
wanted
it?
me to use it to and that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right? Zilch?
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit.
Alright, so I'm having fun, but damn, it's taking forever.
That was a pretty solid deduction. Very impressive. Of me foreseeing your potential.
It's so strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Right.
But apparently you are, so if Zilch is the imposter, so then apparently if there was 5 magic tests to be on a train, then you are one of them.
Everything feels different here.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, making the 1st car look like the 5th was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
Alright, that's pretty crazy.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
Right, they set the whole thing
I
up.
keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Why are you so sure of that?
I guess you gotta trust her.
What is this?
Why do you have to build a whole castle?
Looks like a fort to me. With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth
is here.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave!
Not a chance. I'm in here for the long haul.
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
Exactly. So
I'm
you
not
know what
worried about
revenge.
that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's book kill time!
No, let's solve this. Cause dude, we've been here for like 2 hours. Wait, did the whole thing just fall? Damn, there's so much to go through, why? Oh. Okay. God, Shinigami.
Shinigami's Tutorial Corner!
Overcome the last stand of a phantom, tear through all the obstacles with a mega-sized god, great onset destroyer, me.
Let's do this, Master!
Alright, work girl, work, go, go, go! Kick, tackle, jump. Blast through the gigantic iron balls, releasing the phantom's fortress with a corresponding kick. When the obstacle closes in and the screen slows down, press the button to attack. Missing it in input time means failure and taking damage, so be careful.
I won't let you have the truth.
What? I kicked it though.
I see.
Destroying huge walls.
Racket to Dublin!
Yeah, okay.
Go away! Give up and scram!
I see.
Jump, okay.
Watch out!
Your deduction is wrong! Go away!
Nope.
Don't come near me! Don't come any closer! Stop it! Switching the first and fifth cards is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no evidence they ever swapped.
It's for the wall with a solution key.
Check, check!
There are obstacles that even God me can't destroy without a solution key.
Hurry up with
Open the solution window, pick a key that contradicts the phantom statement, and boom, slash it with a master solution blade. There's no evidence that proved they ever swapped. Yeah, this one.
Come on!
No, there are traces of a swap. The warped plate from Car 5. The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1.
If we just thought it was Car 5.
Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Here I go!
That's nonsense! I burned the plate to disguise it? No! I didn't do that!
Oh,
Stop it! Stop! Go away! Get away from me!
not happening.
Get away!
We're enemies today.
Happened to me easily burned. But when it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was.
So weird.
So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Looks like
No
we need
hard
another solution
evidence.
key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
Once into the interior, the infirmary in car 5 was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood splattered on the interior lock. I think it's this one.
There is proof! The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in car 5! The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood!
What?
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in car 1, I cut my finger on the glass.
Oh, you did! I remember!
When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the inner lock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in car 1, was found in car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case!
Wooden scar! Oh man. This is taking forever. I'm not trying to complain, but it's been like 2 hours.
I'm not done yet!
I'm afraid it's over.
He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If car 1 became car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go?
You're still
You
under the
had to
bed.
have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there.
Now, that is true, though.
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe.
Spot selection. It wasn't the restroom, the infirmary,
Here.
the main control room? Yeah.
The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
No, it's not me.
Oh, too late. You've been caught.
I'm not
That's everything.
culprit.
Great detective work! I'd call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
You just slap the sword. Like,
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
oh, whoa. Oh my gosh, I gotta do this whole thing like Danganronpa. Oh my gosh, it's been for so long. I gotta do this whole mystery again.
Time to expose this crime.
Deduction
It cheats
denouement.
everything.
The deduction denouement is where the truth is made clear by thinking through all the deductions up until the point. Place the correct piece in the corresponding deduction gap to reveal the truth.
The clincher.
Block pieces can be opened by solving mysteries, so keep it up.
There's only one
Once
trick.
every gap is filled with a piece, a finale revealing all the pieces will be unveiled. Everything will be leading to this moment. Alright, so we will barely board the train. Yuma runs toward the train. Train departs with with 4 cars, leaving car 5 behind. The express ticket. Oh wait, it's like a manga. Okay. Leaving the lost and found. Where did Yuma rush to? Oh, I didn't know what. Alright, He rushed to the station, or to the express. Right. The detectives gathered in car 2. What's this one? What was used to put the detectives to sleep? Wasn't that? Okay. Wait, what? I don't understand the question here. Not that. Wait, am I going crazy? Am I thinking of something weird here? I guess I saw something else then. They introduced themselves. He carried Effect's body to the infirmary. The fire extinguishers were used to break the window. What was used as the red herring? It was the knife and the cushion. Yeah, the knockout drug was used to make it. Where was the culprit hiding? It was hiding under the bed. What was the culprit doing in the main control room? I'm pretty sure he was just hiding. Think. What happens to car 1? What happened when car 1 was detached? There was a blackout. Well, that happened, right? What did the culprit burn? The culprit burned Apex's body. No, he burned the car number plates, yeah. What happened after exiting the tunnel? The car won't attach itself again. Which body was found last? It was Apex's body. Who's the culprit? Well, it's a big one, isn't it? Yeah, she was detaching the train. Zilch is the culprit. He was hiding in the control room.
Step right up, step right up.
Just
Master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
denouement, that's how you say it.
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanaiwar. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit's scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I bet the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
So you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones won't do much to a good man, but slander stings!
The culprit sent me off to car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire on purpose. What a psycho!
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead! What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Zilch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
It's just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zilch's body, burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must have been why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time. Huh. They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not genuine noise? Take a guess.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the jet plane?
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the Car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
Well, this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in Car 1, attached it to the back of Car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
After that, I mistook Car 1 for Car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in Car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually Car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from Car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Reusing a dead body? Oh, that's a despairingly brilliant idea!
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged Car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trip!
The peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
You mean pisses me off, right?
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised Car 1 and waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander! It was you!
Yep. Hey, Zilch. Well, you can't see her, but you can see me. Jeez, man, that was crazy. And thinking about it, it's like, oh. When I think about it again, the first car, and the 5th car, bro, it looked exactly like the first car. The fire extinguisher was in the same place. The only difference was the bed was was tilted over and then the whole car was burned more, but like it was the same place.
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event.
You're not gonna eat it, are you?
Here we go. It's my time to shine.
Please don't eat it. Please don't eat it.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
Whoa, whoa, wings? Okay, hold on. This Bello Fresco Grand Finale. She's pulling off level 3s for no reason. You know, now that I thought about it, when we got to the castle, when we got to this place, there was a bunch of animals just hanging around in the back. I should have known. There's so many obvious signs. I should have known. I was way off. My original thought was it was Melanie. Don't ask me why I thought it was Melanie, but I thought it was her. Alright,
Huh? We're back?
let's see what you do,
What are you talking
Shinigami.
about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh?
Like what?
Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead.
Had the hesitation, yeah, you know.
Huh? But
Shut up! This is not up for discussion. What a waste of time. Take him away.
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here.
Hi, welcome back.
You're so cute when you panic, so I had to enjoy the view for a bit.
Stop
Don't talk like that.
playing around. Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away. What? He's dead?
What?
Looks like it's over.
Huh? What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Wait, so Zilch is dead?
The source perishes? Don't tell me.
That's right, the true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail. You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits!
I don't think that's how this works,
There's
Shinigami.
nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even
Right,
with
like-
Zilch being dead.
Even if he's dead, I mean, that kind of helps,
In
doesn't
that
it?
case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah,
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
but what?
You got caught up. you don't know what to do.
You think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily.
Right, like,
We're
hey,
so
don't back down
close.
now. Keep going.
That does it. You're under arrest. Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either.
Damn, no rights.
Take him away.
Oh, wait! Hold on just a second.
Who are you?
Excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You.
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting.
Oh,
We both have to follow orders from the higher ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, let me go. Huh.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Who is he?
Beats me?
No idea. Oh man, it's just so long. Can I get the save game? Okay, yeah, thank the Lord. Okay, we're stopping here. we're stopping here. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a long video. This is gonna be a very long video. Oh, it's all 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 40 minutes. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do editing, cut some parts out because it was just me messing up a few times, but this is still gonna be at least a 2-hour video. At least 2-hour video. If anything, it's probably gonna be like 2.5 hours, bro. It's gonna be such a long one. Why was it so long? It's weird because I'm pretty sure I didn't mess up that many times. It was just a very long labyrinth. Bro, I swear they dragged this out like it was. They dragged this out like it was nothing. I don't know, but okay, we're done here. We're done here. We'll come back next time and see how this all ends up handling itself. So yeah, I mean, okay, I'm too tired to do my outro. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.